Om Shanti. Today's Baba's Murli is it is not seen.
Are you able to see the Murli?
No.
Okay, but I've just shared it. I don't know. But let me see again.
Can you try?
Yeah, once again I'm trying.
Hmm. Om Shanti. 1st May 1984. The beauty is in the essence of the expansion. The beauty in the essence of the expansion. Babdada is seeing the expansion and also the children who are in the form of essence of the expansion. The expansion is the beauty of this godly tree, and the children who are in the form of the essence are the fruit of the tree. The expansion is always in a variety form, and everyone always likes the splendor of the variety form. The splendor of the variety is definitely the decoration of the tree, but it is the fruit, the form of the essence that is powerful. You are always happy to see the expansion, but when you see the fruit, there is the hope of being constantly powerful. Babdada too is seeing the essence amidst the expansion. The essence looks so beautiful amidst the expansion. All of you have experienced this. There is such there is such a difference between the percentage of the essence and the percentage of the expansion. You also know this, do you not? The speciality of the expansion is its own, and the expansion is necessary. But it is the fruit, the form of the essence that is valuable. This is why Babdada is pleased to see both. He loves the leaves, which are the expansion, and he also loves the flowers and the fruit. This is why Babdada also has to become a server like you children in order to come here and meet you. Unless he becomes the same form as you, there cannot be a meeting in the corporeal form. Whether you are souls of the expansion of souls in the form of the essence, both types belong to the Father. That is, both have become his children. And this is why the Father definitely has to give all the children, number wise, the fruit of their desire to meet him. Since devotees definitely receive some temporary fruit of their devotion, you children too definitely have to attain your right as children. Today, Baba has not come to speak a Murli. All of you have come from far away, and so Baba has come to fulfill his promise of celebrating a meeting. Some simply meet the Father with love, some with knowledge, and some in the form of being equal. However, However, the Father definitely has to meet everyone. Today, Baba was seeing the speciality of all the children who have come from all directions. Baba always seeing the speciality of all children. Firstly, Baba was looking at the speciality of Delhi. It is the place of the beginning of service. And even at the beginning, you servers found the banks of the river Jamuna in order to begin service. You went and served on the banks of the river Jamuna, did you not? The seed of service was first sown in Delhi on the banks of the river Jamuna. So the place of the kingdom will also be by the banks of the river Jamuna. This is why, together with Gopi Vallabh, the father of all the gops and gopis, and the gops and gopis, the banks of the river Jamuna are also remembered. Babdada was watching the TV of the powerful children of the establishment. So, those from Delhi have the speciality of the present time and also of the future. It is the place of the foundation of service and also the foundation of the kingdom. You residents of the place of the foundation are so powerful, are you not? Those from Delhi have the responsibility of remaining constantly powerful. You instrument souls who are residents of Delhi constantly have this crown of responsibility. Do you not? You don't sometimes take the crown. Baba says, uh, you don't sometimes take the crown of do you to be a resident of Delhi means to be one who constantly wears a crown of responsibility. Baba gave the children of Delhi to the crown of responsibility. Do you understand the speciality of being a resident of Delhi? Constantly put this speciality into practice. Acha, the other long lost and now found children are those from Karnataka. In this meeting, the children of Karnataka, uh, they met Baba. They perform very good plays of devotion and love. On the one hand, there is deep devotion, faith, and they are very, very loving souls. On the other hand, in terms of the world, well known, educated souls are also in Karnataka. So there are both those with loving feelings and also those with, with a position. Therefore, the sound can spread from Karnataka. The land is one that makes a loud sound because even though those souls are VIPs, because that land is one of love and faith, they are humble and so they can easily become the means. The land of Karnataka is instrumental in this special task. Simply always keep your speciality of love and humility with you in service. Never let go of this speciality. Hmm. Whatever the atmosphere, these two are the oars of the boat of Karnataka. Keep both of these together all the time, not one ahead and the other one behind. Then the boat of service will show the success of the speciality of this land. The balance of the two will glorify your name. Acha, to those who constantly make themselves the form of the essence, that is, the form of the fruit. To those who remain constantly stable in the stage of the essence and who also enable others to become stable. In the stage of the essence, to the constantly powerful souls, to the powerful servers, who also enable others to become stable in the stage of the essence, to the constantly powerful souls, to the powerful servers who are embodiments of powerful remembrance, to such elevated souls who celebrate a meeting in the form of being equal, Bhagdada's love, remembrance, and Namaste. Bhagdada meeting groups. First, do you constantly experience yourself to have a right to the Father's inheritance? To have a right means to be a powerful soul. Act with this understanding. No type of weaknesses still remains, does it? constantly continue to make yourself move forward with the awareness. As is the Father, so am I. The Father is the Almighty authority, and so the children are Master Almighty authorities. Always have this happiness, because for the rest of the cycle, you will not have the happiness that you have now. Now you have attainment from the Father, whereas later souls will have attainments from souls. The attainments from souls, the attainment that you receive from the Father, cannot be received from souls. Souls are not all knowing, and so any attainments from souls, any attainment from souls is temporary. Whereas from the Father, you receive imperishable attainment for all time. You have now received imperishable happiness from the Father. You constantly continue dance in happiness. Do you not? Constantly continue to swing in the swing of happiness. As soon as you come down, you become dirty because there is dirt on the ground. If you are always on the swings, you are always clean, and without becoming clean, you cannot have a meeting with the Father. Just as the Father is clean, so the method to meet Him is to become clean. So those who constantly stay on the swings are those who are constantly clean. Since you have the swing, why do you come down, eat, drink, walk, do everything on the swing? It is such a big swing. The days for coming down are over. Now are now are the days to swing. So you are the elevated souls who constantly swing with the Father on the swings of happiness, love, knowledge, and bliss. Always remember these. Always remember these whenever any situation arises. Remember this blessing, and on the basis of this blessing, you will once again experience the company and the swinging. This blessing is a means of constant safety. To remember the blessing means to remember the best of blessings. There is no effort required when you have a blessing. You easily have all attainments. The second, do all of you experience yourself to be elevated and fortunate souls? Because Baba chosen us, that's why we are very fortunate. The biggest fortune is that bestower of fortune now belongs to you. Let there always be the happiness and intoxication of this elevated fortune. This is the spiritual intoxication that can stay all the time. If perishable intoxication stays all the time, there is damage. Those who stay in this spiritual intoxication will automatically have forgotten the attractions of this old world. They neither remember their old bodies nor their old relationships of the body. They easily forget this. They don't have to make effort to forget. They would even have forgotten body consciousness. They would be soul consciousness. The constantly soul conscious stays in the perfect and complete states. Therefore, always maintain the awareness that you are fortunate souls. Some have ordinary fortune and others have elevated fortune. Always remember the word elevated. I am an elevated soul. I belong to the elevated Father, and I am a soul with an elevated fortune. So we are very lucky that Baba chosen us and make us elevated. I belong to the elevated Father, and I am a soul with an elevated fortune. Let these blessings be always with you. When you become an elevated soul, and your time, thoughts, attitude, and actions become elevated, then seeing you, many souls will have the pure desire to become elevated. Service will be accomplished through this. At the time of taking leave, everyone says good morning, God, but your morning is with God. And so it is a godly morning. Good morning as well as godly morning. You spend the night with God and you are now celebrating with God in the morning. Therefore, always remember both and God and good. The remembrance of God makes you good. When we remember Baba, uh, the morning will be good. The remembrance of God makes you good. If there is not God's remembrance, you cannot become good. All of you constantly have a godly life, and this is why your every second and every thought are good. So it is not just good morning, good evening, and good night, but your every thought and every second are good because of the remembrance of God, because we all are under the canopy of God and we remember God. That's why our morning, evening, night, everything is good. Do you have this experience? Now your life itself is good because your life is with God. You perform every action with the Father, do you not? You do not do anything alone, do you? You eat with the Father, or do you eat alone? In every whatever we are doing with the remembrance of Baba, we are remembrance with the Father. Always remember the relationship between God and good and bring this into your life. Do you understand? Acha, special, immortal love, remembrance, and Amrit Vela Namaste to everyone from Baghdad. Question: which bondage do you have to become free from in order to become an angel? What bondages are there? So, which bondage do you have to become free from in order to become an angel? The answer is be free from the bondage of the mind. Waste thoughts in your mind will not allow you to become an angel. This is why an angel means one who has no relationship with waste thoughts in the mind. Always remember that you angels will never be tired in any bondages. Acha. An angel means one who has no relationship with the waste thoughts in the mind. Always remember that you angels will never you never be tired in any bondages. Acha. You will do meditation.
Before that, we can churn the Murli if we have anybody and wants to share about their takeaways before we move to meditation. So, is it okay if we can start sharing the reflections of the Murli that anyone of would have?
Om Shanti, sister. Om Shanti.
Yes, Girjaban, you can go ahead.
This was a new approach where Baba is talking about essence and expansion. I think in Hindi it is Vistar and Sar, if I'm thinking that's how it is. But I didn't know, I always took the seed of the tree to be Baba, the seed which was the essence, which was the power. Like they say, when we were given the knowledge, we took the tree, the knowledge of the Kalpavriksha, and the knowledge of the cycle together. Like the seed, children were like seed in the soul world, and then the trunk is the golden and silver age, and then desires pull, the beginning of branches, there is confusion, and then the branches grow into still various twigs, more confusion, more variety. So this is the full form of a full grown tree. So Bab Dada is seeing this full grown tree. But in that full grown tree, he is looking more at the children who have recognized him, at the children who are the seed, the essence of this expansion. And even though expansion is nice because it gives you a variety, but the real essence of the tree, the power of the tree, powerful which we need, is the children, is the essence. So always Baba says, from Vistar, come down to Sar. You have to come down to the point, because essence is always beautiful, because essence is always like concentrated in general. So maybe that way, but I couldn't understand the essence of the children which Baba takes in the tree, because children are there right from the seed and the trunk and also in the branches. So I was just thinking about what was Baba's message over here when he spoke. And then he says he becomes the same as the children and he comes to meet the children, because unless he becomes like the children, he cannot meet them in the corporeal form. I was just trying to understand this analogy for something new, because I always took the seed to be Baba. But here Baba says the variety form is different and the seed, the powerful form of the children. I think that I have to churn more on this to understand the Vistar or Sar, whatever Baba is talking about, Vistar, the Ronak of Vistar and the Shakti of Sar. I want to churn more on this. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. It's a beautiful Murli. I think just adding one reflection to Gija when just shared. The star is a decoration. It's the decoration. The expansion is the decoration, and the sar is the power. So sar is what is the essence right now in the confluence age, which is not available in any other time, phase of the time, the kalpa. So right now, the happiness the soul can experience is because of the essence, not because of the vistar or the expansion. That's why it's very significantly important, very significant to focus on the essence and experience all the relationships with the essence and the supreme essence or the supreme father, which creates happiness for all time of the kalpa. Om Shanti.
तपस्विनी बहन, मुझे आपसे एक पूछना था. See, when Baba says विस्तार वाली आत्माएं and सार स्वरूप आत्माएं दोनों बाप के बने हैं, वो कैसे हो सकता है? दैट इज बच्चे बने हैं दोनों, विस्तार वाली आत्माएं और सार रूप आत्माएं दोनों ही बाप के बने, अर्थात बच्चे बने. तो फिर बाबा बोलते हैं तब भी बाप को नंबरवार बच्चों से मिलन है. क्या इसके ऊपर आप थोड़ा आपके थॉट्स डाल सकते हैं? इफ यू कैन प्लीज डू, because I understood the Hindi form but I couldn't understand it in English. How can both belong to the father? How, and then Baba calls them number wise. If you can.
Because when Baba says something, because the childrens are number wise, why? Because everybody's understanding is not so much see, Baba is saying in behad form, but the childrens are not so elevated. That's why they are not understanding in this way. So that's why Baba says number wise. And Vistar means, see, because Baba is our everything. But Baba says sometimes our intellect is going into different relationship. That's why Baba says number wise. See, Mama and Baba is there in the yajna, and the nearly 385 people are there. But Mama and Baba, like Dadis, Ashtratan, because Baba made in the same time, but the all the childrens are not understanding in the same way. That's why Baba says that some has the pure intellect, elevated form, so that they understand as it is. When whatever Baba says, we understand in Baba's words, and we act accordingly. Then we will do according to that. Otherwise, we are just listening and we don't understand in Baba's way. That's why Baba says in this way.
No, but how can Vistar and Saad दोनों कैसे बाप के बन सकते हैं?
I cannot understand your
ने
question.
Baba says Vistar Atmaye and Sar Atmaye दोनों both belong to the father. That is, both become children.
Yes,
How
yes. Baba says in many Murlis, Baba says that if see, the whole children means the every souls are Baba's children. Do you understand? Do you understand?
yeah, all are Baba's
These
children.
souls, right? Whether
Souls.
they understand Baba, whether they know Baba or not, everybody is Baba's children, right? But Vistar, mana, when the childrens can understand as well, they are Baba's children, and when they don't understand, after that also they are Baba's children. Means Vistar means whatever in from Satyug to Kalyug, right? We are Baba's children, but in this conference says we know Baba and we remember Baba. So the sar is, see, actually in one word, Baba is our father, mother in all relationship, right? Is Baba. And as a soul, I am the child of Baba and Baba is my father. So that's all, nothing else. So the essence is very clear, right? But if you think very elaborately, then that's why you know that वो गणपति का एग्जाम्पल बताते हैं ना, गणपति और कार्तिकेय थे, राइट? तो उनको कहा कि
Around the world.
विश्व भ्रमण करने के लिए, राइट? तो
Yeah,
गणपति ने क्या किया, अपने माँ बाप के चक्कर
माँ
लगा,
बाप.
और कार्तिकेय ने क्या किया, पूरे वर्ल्ड घूमे, राइट? उन्होंने कहा था ना विश्व परिभ्रमण करो. तो लाइक दैट ओनली देयर आर फ्यू चिल्ड्रन, they understand and they are focused on Baba, they are not seeing anything. तो वो सार में चले गए. And there are children, they just roaming and roaming. So that is Vistar and Sar. Mana, if you understand the essence, mana सार में समझ गए, और इतना सारा elaborate करने की कोई आवश्यकता नहीं. Baba is telling in that sense.
So what you said is Vistar is from Satyug till Kalyug. सब बच्चे हैं भगवान के,
Yes.
all souls.
जी,
लेकिन Sar is Sangam Yug, where the Sangam Yug, the children. That's why Baba uses those terms. बाप के बने हैं,
And
secondly, बच्चे. Bap very soon. So
Yes.
Sar is Sangam, children.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And the one thing, whatever Baba says, see, why Mama Baba is number one? Because the first time when uh, Baba get Sakshatkar, first time, right? And from the day one, he understood this is he is my father, and all the whatever, right, वो समर्पित कर दिया. That's why he is number one. And Mama Saraswati, Jagadamba Saraswati, what she does? She did only one thing. जो बाबा ने कहा बस वही follow. बाबा ने कहा तुम मम्मा हो, right? So he never argues, right? तो वो स्थिति बनाया मम्मा ने. आप अभी सुन रहे होंगे ना मम्मा का, तो उसमें क्या है? यही है ना कि मम्मा सबसे छोटी थी, बट बाबा ने जो कहा विद इन 18 डेज मम्मा ने वो धारण कर लिया. दैट्स वाई दे आर नंबर वन. So every day Baba is telling us that we are reading Murli, we are remember Baba, everything is there. But Baba जो exactly जो बोल रहा है, in every situation and with everybody, we are just doing the same. There is no question. So that is the essence. Is that clear?
Yes, sister. Thank you.
So the analogy in the Murli where Baba speaks about good morning and God morning, and Baba says those children who are in the company of Baba all the time, they are swinging and they swing the super sensuous joy. They cannot put their leg on the mud. The one reflection is those who are connected with Baba, there is always has a remembrance and awareness that we're Baba's child and I'm a soul and not this body. So what Baba is telling here, one thing that I'm getting is we will not get drained or driven by any body consciousness, and that's the place to stand, because then when we are in the soul consciousness, the entire knowledge will flow in the awareness, and there'll be happiness all the time. There'll be no question as to why, how, where, what. So that's one thing that gets to my notice when Baba speaks about this particular thing, that there'll be always goodness that will be flowing when you are in the space of soul consciousness. The Baba speaks about these things in the practical space, but it is in the sukshma space or in the deeper sense, it's like always be in the space of soul consciousness and in remembrance of Baba, and you will never be touched by the dust. That's the body consciousness.
Rakibin, I just have a request to you. This good morning, godly morning. It's such a wonder. I really wonder how did Baba carry forward the Murli from the evening to the morning. And sometimes Baba mentions it's not good night now, it's good morning. So if somebody who was there or who know the secret, they should share with us, what was this continuity of the Murli throughout the night. It was only there those days. But I wonder how it took place. How were the children reacting to it? Where they're sitting? I know it's just, it's a knowledge, a wonder to know. So many Murlis, whenever Baba mentions, I think, oh, it's so nice spending the night with the God and then getting up and as if I'm going to brush my teeth, I say, good morning, Baba. If somebody could really throw some light on that, somebody who has an experience, if you can really do something about it, Rakhi Ben.
You may have to simplify your question. I did not get that. What do you,
No,
what
this
exactly?
good. What is this process where good morning, godly morning, which we see in so many murlis? That means does the murli go throughout the night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 5 o'clock? Sometimes we say even by 6. So this kind existed in some of the previous murlis. So what's that scenario? I just want to understand. If there may be people who know much more about it, we have just read it. If suppose some of the sisters, because when you said goodly morning, godly morning, I just thought about that scenario. If somebody could really speak to us about it.
I would not have any space to speak on this. If anybody else would want to look at it, or the anyone you want to throw one light on
No,
this.
it is, see, when you have for example, your best friend is with you, and from a long time, right? You met, for example, you will meet. Then what happened, right? You have no idea about the time, right? You are talking and you are sharing whatever your feelings, and you saw the clock that it will it means like 10 hours, 8 hours, like that only. These murlis are for the children and the father. So in between the father and children, it's a very beautiful, it's a very um, soothing relationship. That's why when Baba was meeting with the children in that period of time, it was not a specific, any conditional thing. So that's why the flow is going on. Baba is just remember the children and talking with the children, because that's why because in evening Bab Dada will came uh, uh, in that period of time. So 6 बजे बाबा आते थे, सुबह 6 बज जाता था, राइट? बाबा को याद नहीं कि माना एक्चुअली बच्चों का इतना, बाबा को बच्चों से इतना प्यार होता था, तो फॉर दैट रीजन वो टाइम पता ही नहीं चलता था. So this is the thing, I think, and I feel that. माना बाबा के प्यार में, बाबा की याद में इतना बच्चे मस्त हो जाते थे, और हर बात जैसे, क्योंकि बाबा को बच्चों को पालना देनी थी, इसीलिए बाबा शाम को 6 बजे आए, और कभी कभी तो सुबह 10 भी बज जाता था. So for that reason, it happens. So do you understand?
Wonderful. It's very nice.
Hmm.
Another
आप
one point to
आप अपने जो एकदम कोई closest हो, right? After 10 years or 20 years or 25 years मिले, और आपको बहुत गहरा कनेक्शन है, आप क्या करेंगे? तो आपको याद ही नहीं रहेगा, खाया नहीं खाया, बैठे, कुछ भी याद नहीं रहेगा, बिकॉज आउट ऑफ लव इट हैपेंस, राइट? और देर आर, छोटा ग्रुप था ना, सो इट इज इजियर ऑल्सो. सो हर बात दादी, इसलिए फॉर दैट रीजन दादीज आर सो एलिवेटेड, क्योंकि उनको हर बात में बाबा, उनको और कोई दुनियावी बातें कुछ पता ही नहीं था. For that reason.
Yes, Tapan, very, very nicely you said. And when you were sharing, another reflection was, if you look at that word good, it has two O's, G-O-O-D, good. And then God comes with only one O, that is G-O-D, good, God, where there's a meeting of two souls, souls and supreme souls, and that good becomes God. And I know it's very, no, in the analogical space to look at it as two words, but the way you explained was there is oneness, and therefore that good becomes God when we meet Baba.
100%. Nowadays also you can think that 20,000 people in the same hall, right? When Because this is the revised course now as well, but that 1 hour or 5:30 to 7:30, for example, 8 o'clock, everybody is so silent, everybody watching and remembering and experiencing. So, it's not easy. When two people are also sitting, they can talk. But when Avek Bhavdada's revised course is going on, in that period of time, nobody talk because of the vibration, because of the love. So the same situation, right? Because before also we feel, and now also, because in our for example, you are sitting in the center or you are in the workplace, and when you saw this Baba's recorded Murli, in that period of time also, you are so silent, you will feel the energy, so that is there. And definitely, uh, when Brahma Baba was there, Sakar Baba was there, or Abhyakt Bab Dada came in that period of time physically. So definitely, it's a very wonderful experience.
In the interest of time, can we have one quick short meditation before we close?
Okay. Om Shanti. Everybody relax. I'm a point of light. I can see myself. I'm a very beautiful star. Baba is with me. I'm under the canopy of Baba. Baba is taking care of me. My every thoughts, words and actions are so powerful because I'm remembering Baba. When I remember Baba, all the waste thoughts disappear. I will become powerful each and every day. I just remember Baba and feel lighter. whenever I am with Baba. I no need to anybody. With Baba, I feel very connected and content. With all relationship, I feel very happy with Baba. Thank you, Baba. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Tapaswini sister. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a lovely day.
Om Shanti.